Welcome back, COK lovers. It's your boy Daydreams, and today I have a very requested video for you guys, and it's one that I've been holding back on for a very long time because it's exposes things that should be delicate pieces of information for the alliance. But since we have people in our alliance that basically suck King G's dick with three hands, so they're already telling him everything anyway. So I just went ahead and decided to go ahead and show you guys this, and this is the Alliance Science. So basically, when you're in Clash of Kings, you have this stuff called Alliance Science, and there's 5 tiers altogether of Alliance Science, and you unlock them. Each one you unlock when you get a certain number done. So the first tier is what you start out with. That's Grand Alliance, which increases your alliance capacity. Alliance Guild, which increases building speed production. Troop Expansion, which adds the empty slots so that more team members can attack in a rally or building a tower or supermine. Colossal Legion makes the Hall of War bigger for rallying or for supermines or Dragon Campaign, Ancient Battlefield, stuff like that. And of course, you can see this is actually the most important science. I mean, it's one of the most important, but to me, and if you're a war alliance and you are going for thrones, it is 100% without a doubt the most important alliance science overall. And that's because it adds 200,000 troops to your rallies. So make sure you're having your alliance donate to that as much as possible. You want to be ahead of your enemy by as much rally size as possible. So that way, if your troops are a little less powerful, at least you have the advantage in the size of the rally. Defense construction, this is pretty much worthless. Mixed trap consumption or trap construction, 50% faster, which traps are not that good. You should not really have to be defending against attacks that much if you are playing correctly. Alliance defense, this is trap loss, another garbage thing. And precious friendship, this helps a little bit. 20 seconds it takes off each time your alliance helps you in the alliance in the embassy. That takes 20 seconds off each one. Now, tier 2, in my opinion, in a whole, is the most important group of science. And that's because that is where you have the attack buffs and defense buffs. And I'm not sure if we have something research. Okay, we already have something researching, but I'll get into these recommended things a little bit later. But you want to have an R4 or yourself in charge of changing the daily recommendation for science to whatever's closest to being done, so that way people don't have to look. It'll just automatically take you to recommended. And right now it should be on Bowman Killer instead of Cavalry Killer. Don't worry, I'll get on the R4 about that. But yeah, what this does is the kings, Infantry King, Cavalry King, Bowman King, Chariot King, that all adds attack buffs. So as you can see, that's an added 10% attack buff for infantry, 10% attack buff for cavalry. So let me explain how important this is to be in a powerful alliance. So, okay, say I'm ready to attack someone and I'm in LOK. And let's just say they're not in any alliance. They decided to be a hard ass and create their own alliance 6 months into the kingdom because they have an ego problem. They have an ego bigger than mine. Um, so what it's going to do is I'm going to have 10% attack buff. But then what else I'm going to have is I'm going to have the infantry killer and cavalry killer and the other killers. And what this does is it takes away 9% of their attack buff. And so basically that's a 20% swing in buffs right there, which is pretty significant, as you know how hard it is to get 20% added buffs when it comes to the war buffs. That is one of the 25% buffs. You only or 20% buffs. You can only use that once, and then if you're a knight or a guard, that can add like 10%, but or 5%. But besides that, the science is very expensive. So it's not like you're going to get 20% by researching that much more science than the person that you're attacking. So that's how important alliance science is, guys. Just in the attack and defense buffs. But I'm not going to show you the details to all these. I just wanted to tell you the importance of them. Make sure your alliance is donating to these every day. and work on one at a time. And an alliance my size, it says that we're at 102 members, but some of those are farms and inactive people. We're really only about maybe a 70 member alliance. And we're going to start weeding some of those farms and inactives out because they do nothing for our power, they do nothing for our kill ranking, and they actually just make our but dragon campaign that much more difficult. So we don't need that at all. And then next is the Tier 3 Alliance Science. And a very important one here is the Grand Alliance 2. That gives you 20 more members. So that makes your membership go up to 90, which is very important. You want to get there as quick as possible. So you want to finish whatever the requirements are to unlock Tier 3. You want to do that as quick as possible because when you're neck and neck on the first throne, one thing that helped us win the first throne is we unlocked this 2 weeks before the first throne, and the enemy Chinese alliance didn't unlock it until 2 weeks after the first throne. So there was a whole month in between that our alliance was ahead because we focus on our science so much. And CUA even said during the last throne when we beat them very, very badly when they ran a triple rally, they said that our science is just too much stronger than theirs, and they need to work on their science. Now the rest of these, farm expert, wood expert, iron expert, mythical expert, that might be great in a farm alliance, but it helps a little, but nothing you want to focus on. Alliance guild, once again, it speeds up construction upgrades. That helps a little. Super warehouse increases the trade load, and then top speed. What that does is increase the speed of the trade caravans. These are just sciences you want to do in between your other sciences. Now this is a very important one in the tier 3, and that's embassy expansion. And what that does is it adds 10,000 each level to your embassy. So this can really help out your smaller members with smaller embassies. Another 60,000 T10 inside of someone's embassy can mean, that's life or death right there. So that's very, very important. Helping hand, it just adds the times that you can be helped in the embassy. Storage experts, it increases your daily limit into the depot. That helps a little. And then whitelist, I'm pretty sure we haven't unlocked this. It's a new science. It's the newest science that they came out with. I believe it makes it where you can put certain alliances on the whitelist, and it tells you and notifies you not to attack them when you're attacking. So on to tier 4. Tier 4, there's nothing very interesting here. It's mostly like construction and defense stuff. But this one speeds up trap, worthless. This one speeds up science research. That's decent. You can get that. Science is important. Precious friendship, again. This helps with the time it takes off for when you're getting help. And this one right here, research speed. Same thing, science research. Is this masonry? Mastery. This increases speed of 2 times science research speed, so that isn't too bad. It's very expensive to get these done, by the way. And the 2 times donations, which is where you get the one in the bottom right corner, which gives you 5,000 of the rewards. And then this is the final one. A lot of you guys probably have never seen the tier 5 science unless you're in an order kingdom. But this gives you the final 30 members, so you can have a 120 member alliance. And that's very important. This one is strong right here. Increased defense for reinforcements in the city. We've been working on this a lot because we do a lot of defending, and we got it up to 4%, almost 5%. So that helps a lot. Right here, United Attack is almost finished. This adds an attack bonus for teams in the rally, so we're going to start working on this one really hard. The problem with this one is it takes gold, and not a lot of members have the kind of gold to throw around that it takes to get this done. So our spenders have been working on this for a while, and since the whole alliance isn't spenders, it's been taking a while, but as you can see, it's recommended, so it's a very important one. Quick march, it just speeds up time of marching for reinforcements. Now for this one, I think they should have made it like 5% each one, but instead of 1% each one, because I don't think it's really worth donating that much for a 2% or 3% march speed increase. Now, as for recommended, you go right here and you need to have your members go through here and pick out the most important sciences. So which one did we see was almost done? It was that one. So I have to take away this one and put that one. And now when people go into Alliance Science, Bowman Killer comes up instead of Cavalry Killer, which is not too much ahead of it, but it's enough ahead that we need to put it there. Now, all you guys know about the store, but let me just give you my 2 cents on the store. So for a 1 hour speed up, it costs 30,000 Alliance Honor. For an 8 hour speed up, it is 190 Alliance Honor. So if you do the math, it's a lot better deal to do the 8 hour speed ups rather than the 1 hour speed ups. But really, honestly, the only thing I think is worth buying here, unless you really need something else, like dragon coins to win something on the wheel. If you're like desperate for shields, of course, that's really good. Attack and defense buffs, you should never, if you're attacking, you shouldn't be that low on gold in the first place. But I think the best thing to get with the honor is, of course, the advanced teleport, because we use a lot of those. But I hope this video was really informative for you guys. I've been I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I didn't want to, expose delicate information. But as I found out, we've had members in the past and possibly still today feeding information to the enemies about our science, screenshots and everything. I've seen screenshots myself sent from the enemy bragging that they know our science. They see our chat, all of that good stuff. So if you're one of the people that are giving out the information and you see this video, fuck you. You're a loser. You should just go join them and you get to jerk them off all day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful in any way, drop a thumbs up. That is the best thing you can do to support this channel. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I have another one editing right now, so I'll see you guys later today. Peace.